right. So now, Bea thought this was something I made this morning, and it's not. What is that?
It looks like a pickle. It looks like a pickle.
It's a pickle. So in my pickle jar, when you're in a pickle, let's see what they say. Oh, this is a good one. And then we'll talk about it, about things you can do. My friend won't share the ball. Has that ever happened to you? When something wasn't shared?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you feel?
Sad. I felt really mad.
You felt mad. That's okay to be mad. What did you do?
I felt very mad.
I know what I did.
What would you do, Gabe?
Ask nicely for it.
Ask nicely for it. Tell your mom. Do we go up to the person and take the ball?
No.
No. Would that hurt their feelings?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not just ask nicely for it? If there was more balls, what would you do?
Just take another ball.
It's okay to say it. You're okay. So in here, I have lots of different situations. Oh, my friend is calling me names.
That's not nice.
That's right. You can tell them that's not nice.
I've had a person call me names. Yup.
And what did you do when the person called you names?
Told my mom.
Did you walk away from the person?
No.
Or did you just sit there and let them call you names?
Well, I walked away for a little bit.
Oh, so you can walk away from him, huh?
It's funny.
Or her.
Neil called me dumb one time.
And what did you do?
I told my dad.
So then we're going to talk about something here. Now, when I ask you, is it a report or a tattle?
Tattle.
So these are some situations. What would a report be? What do you think that would mean? Faith, what do you think it would mean?
It means to tell someone's hurt.
Someone's hurt. That's right. Gabe?
You could tell like what the person, like if you're watching the person, you could tell what, you could report what they've, like what their attitude is.
Okay, but what is the difference between a report and a tattle?
Report and a tattle.
Faith said a report would be when somebody's hurt. Neil, you think about it, Gabe. Neil, what would a report be?
It means you have to go inside.
Sometimes. What's your answer, Gabe?
A tattle would probably be like if a person did something wrong, but they didn't think it would be wrong, then you would tattle.
Right, it would be called a tattle. So, do you have to tell the teacher all your tattles?
No.
No. Is that something you can go up to the friend and say, I didn't like that? You could work it out yourself. Now, if they didn't accept what you were saying and they kept doing it, then what would you do?
Tell.
Right, tell somebody. A report is when somebody's hurt or bleeding or sick. Those kind of things you need to tell the teacher right away, right? But if I say, Johnny came and called me a name.
Tattle.
That's right, it's a tattle. Susie's on the playground and her knee is bleeding.
Report.
Right. So with a tattle, I could actually go to the person and say, that's bugging me, please stop. Right? But if they were hurt, could I fix them? If they were bleeding, or should I get an adult? Right. I love how you guys do this.
But if you have lots of Band-Aids in your pocket, yeah, you can put a Band-Aid on them.
Well, Avea, would you put a Band-Aid on them, or would you come get me? Right, you need to come get me. Okay? So that I can make sure they're okay to stay in school, okay? Yeah, it's really important. So, let's just say, I have another one in here that says, an older kid pushed me. Oh, that's a hard one, isn't it? An older student pushed me.
I think that's a tattle.
Kind of is. But let's say an older kid, like a 7th grader, pushed a kindergartner on purpose.
That's a report.
Because the kindergartner can get hurt, right?
Good.
So could the kindergartner really go and talk to the older kid and say, I don't like that? Sure,
Yeah.
they could. But does the older kid need to be talked to by an adult?
Yeah. So you'd be a report too.
Right. So the kindergartner could take care of some of it, but the adults should know so that they can talk to the older kid, okay? Because should a 7th grader be pushing a little kindergartner? No. No. Okay, I wanted to make sure we understood that. Because my kindergartners hear me often say, is that a report or is that a towel? Right? And we need to make sure that we're talking to each other when somebody else hurts our feelings. And if somebody's physically hurt, bleeding, sick, that you come get the teacher. Okay? You guys were rock stars, right? Guess what?